Okay, let's start this other word problem here. Somebody wants to read this for us, please.
The chemistry lab assistant wants to prepare 10 liters of 48% acid solution. In stock, he has 80% and 40% acid solutions. How many liters of each in-stock solution should he mix to prepare a 10-liter mixture? Set up a system of equations and solve.
Okay, great. Thank you. So let's take a look at this figure here. Now you could show like these boxes here to illustrate what we have. Here we have in hand 80% strength solution here, and so as 40%. You ultimately want to have 48% here. That's what we have. We want to have. We're going to assume that we're going to use X liter for 80%, and then Y liters for 40%. X liter for 80%, Y liters for 40%. So that's all the information we need to set up our two equations and two unknowns. Remember, we don't want to exceed 10 liters, so the total solution should be 10 liters. I'm going to write here 10 liters. So one equation that I have is X plus Y is equal to 10. That's one equation I have. The other set of equation would be the amount I'm using times the strength, so X times 80% plus Y times 40% is equal to 10 times 48%. Now I can go ahead and change 80% to 0.8, 40% to 0.4, and then change 48% to 0.48. Okay? I can actually multiply this term by 100 here to eliminate the decimal if I wanted to. Basically, we have to solve two equations and two unknowns. You still have a question? Go ahead, please. Right. So now I can use substitution method to solve this. So this would, I'm going to go ahead and multiply each term here by 100. See what I get. I would get 80x. The first equation turns to 80x plus 40y is equal to, and if I multiply this by 100, I get 48 here, right? I get 48, and then I have 10 here in front of that. That gives me 480. I'm just eliminating the decimal. The second equation I have is x plus y is equal to 10. I can use if I want to use the substitution method, then I can substitute x in terms of y or y in terms of x. So we can say x is equal to 10 minus y, right? So everywhere I see x here in the other equation, I'm going to substitute that 10 minus y in this. This is called solve by substitution method. So it'd be 80 times 10 minus y plus 40y is equal to 480. That's how I can solve for y. It's called solve by substitution method. And then once I solve for y, I can then go back and solve for x. Or we could do the addition method if you wanted to. I could multiply this row here by minus 80 and then add them up, right? And then I would solve for y that way. But it looks like in the solution that I had earlier, we use the substitution method. We let x equal to 10 minus y, and we substitute that, and then solve for y. Y would be equal to 8. You could stay with the decimal or eliminate the decimal like I showed you. Doesn't make any difference. You get y is equal to 8. 8 liter is what you're going to use for the 40% of strength solution. And then once we know that, we know the total should be 10 liters. So subtract 10 from that. That would be the 2 liters would be left over to use for the other 80% strength solution. So using this chart perhaps would help you to visualize this a little bit better, to write down the strength for each of the solutions that you have in hand, and write down the strength that you need. You want to have finally, this is 48%. Write down your two equations and two unknowns. Just clear, all right? And we remember that the amount we're going to use, we call this x, we call this y, we call this z. Before, when we didn't know how to solve two equations and two unknown, we call this x, we call this 10 minus x. Remember that? That would be using the substitution method in our head, basically. Or you could call this y, you could call this 10 minus y. Doesn't make a difference. And we did it that way. But here we're setting two equations and two unknown and using the substitution method to solve it. Again, we could use addition method if we wanted to.